Hello, we are bringing you an ERP Armor Risk Bulletin to provide you some guidance on what we believe is a bug in the SOA Suite audit policy and a couple potential enhancements that we'd like you to consider as well. Audit policies form the foundation of your controls, monitoring, and ERP cloud. The Manage Audit Policies page allows us to enable and disable audit policies. In this video, we will highlight what appears to be a newly found bug and two critical enhancements needed. As background, we recommend that the core audit policies, pages and business object modifications, Oracle Enterprise Scheduling Service, Oracle Metadata Services, Oracle Data Integrator, Oracle Platform Security Services, and Oracle SOA Suite, as seen on the screen, are all enabled prior to going live. We also recommend that these should be set to the level of high. These form the foundation of your ITGCs and change management population. Additionally, the link to configure business object attributes allows for the enabling of hundreds of audit policies throughout the HCM, financials, and SCM clouds. Prior to going live, you should also enable what is necessary to monitor your change management process, as well as other controls, such as monitoring high-risk fraud changes in the supplier master. One critical enhancement we have been working for weeks is the auditing of the enabling and disabling of audit policies. We need Oracle to provide an audit policy over the audit policies. We will discuss this in more detail at the end of the video. For now, given audit policies don't yet exist to monitor the enabling and disabling of audit policies, we have developed an OTBI report that can report on the current state and can be used in a snapshot mode to identify if changes have been made. The OTBI report we have developed is better than nothing, but it is not a substitute for full audit trail of changes. If your organization is running ERP Cloud, please contact us at info@erpra.net. We'll be happy to share the OTBI report. Now on to the bug that we believe exists in the Oracle SOA Suite audit policy. Note, in this instance, we have the Oracle SOA Suite audit policy enabled at the medium level. In order to test the change, we disabled the bypass approvals flag. We're doing that here through the transaction console. Unchecking the box effectively disables the approvals workflow. While we shouldn't need to do scenario testing in Oracle's audit policies, we felt this particular flag was critical to test. What we found is that disabling the bypass approval flag is not shown in the SOA Suite as we would expect it to. After we made changes in the transaction console, we ran the audit policy for the SOA Suite and it returned no results. Another thing we evaluated is whether or not the level that was set for the SOA Suite audit policy would matter. This client had it set to medium, so we reviewed the audit events for Oracle Applications Cloud middleware document that Oracle publishes related to audit policies. This guide provides the details of differences in settings between low, medium, and high, as is shown here. To better analyze these differences, we put the medium and high categories side by side. We noted that the medium and high have no differences. Therefore, this client, having set the audit policy at medium, should not have impacted the data being audited. To confirm our understanding that changes in the transaction console do indeed show up in the audit policy related to SOA Suite, we made another change. In this case, we added that a particular user as was required for this particular workflow. This transaction console change was included in the audit policy reporting related to SOA Suite as is shown here and as what we expected to happen. As best we can tell from our testing, the SOA Suite is not picking up the disabling and enabling of the bypass approvals flag as shown in the prior screens. If this is the case, it is a significant bug that needs to be resolved ASAP. We suggest logging a P1 service request with Oracle immediately. We also mentioned that two additional enhancement requests are necessary. First, there is no audit history on the enabling and disabling of changes to these audit policy configurations. In essence, there needs to be an audit policy on the audit policies. We believe there are two enhancements necessary. The data for the core audit policy and the functional audit policies are stored in different tables. Therefore, it is likely that two new audit policies are needed. The first would monitor changes to the core elements, those such as pages and business object modifications through the Oracle SOA suite. Those are what we refer to as the core audit policies. The second category of audit policies are those that can be enabled through the configure business objects attributes. Here are the various modules that have audit policies throughout the HCM and SCM and financials modules. Enabling and disabling these audit policies would also need to be audited. This is where the second new audit policy is likely needed. We recommend logging an SR for this enhancement as well. When we have an SR number for these enhancements and the bug or the potential bug, we'll publish them on our LinkedIn page. Please follow our page for updates. A link to our LinkedIn page can be found at the bottom left of our homepage, www.erpra.net. Thank you.